Hello, hello. Welcome back to Chick 2. Uh, Sorry that it was delayed by an unexpected work complication yesterday. This is unfortunately often the case. So it goes. I just barely managed to make it home in time for this stream today, as it happens. Uh, Again, because I was working. That magical time of the year, according to people who don't have to work. At least not work. Like, alright. So let's see here. Last time. Excuse me. Oh boy, that is an unfortunately full inventory. Uh. So yeah. Good, I do still have time to stop by that secret cache. Or no, that's an event. That secret cache. And I need to go to the theater as well. And then. Alright. Busy night ahead. So let's see. How am I doing on exhaustion? I mean, it's Artemy exhaustion. I know how I'm doing on exhaustion. My exhaustion is high, but oh well. Such is life. Okay. Oh right, so last time we went through day 2. So we went to Artemy's father's funeral down in the cemetery. And from Aspity received the key to his house. Here in Hindquarters District. And in his house we picked up the key to our new home base and lair here in the warehouses. Also visited Bridge Square, where we discovered that the children had been, the city's children had been, or the town's children had been waiting for us, with information about Isidore's killer, potentially, or so they claim. And they claimed that the killer had hidden a note, 3 different secret stashes around town. This is also your introduction to the children's game of caches, where they hide things and everything. So we visited the coast, the one here in the steppe near the bridge square, and I'm gonna visit this one in a minute. Oh yeah, we also visited Ruben's house, where we got the best, one of the best quest descriptions in any game ever, which is in here somewhere. Ruben is an idiot. Just more quest logs need to work like this, where it's just the character's thoughts. And I believe that is most of what we did yesterday. Yeah. Oh, and we visited Capella. It was all very hectic at the end as I was running out of time. But we should have time in the day to come. I'm just gonna munch down some coffee beans, as one does. And I am lower on food than I would like, so I will eat a delicious apple. It's kind of a waste because it does reduce thirst a little bit, but oh well. That's everything we have to eat, right? Shame. Because, of course, all of the nuts are used for trading, children in particular. Right. So, once more, under the something act. Okay, so I think the best thing will be to head here to this event first, then to the cache theater. Fortunately, I forget where the dead item shop is today, or I'll plan an efficient route. But, oh no. Oh good, I actually do have room. Quiet, because I am Nervous about muggers. I don't want to die. Ah, good. Good of them to hang out and wait for us. Hey, Uncle, dig a hole for us, will you? Well, don't dig holes in this town, don't you know? Please, Uncle, we only need a shallow one. A couple of shovel swings, nothing more. You burying a cat? Yeah, I mean, no. Not a cat. Then whom? Just the 8th. Huh? The 8th what? Well, the previous 7 are already pushing the daisies. Nothing bad happened when we buried them, because the holes were shallow. I guess shallow ones are allowed. Alright, I'll dig you all. For the sake of the event. The song is actually called Children Are Burying the Doll. Yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure we had that event, just because it's a little thing. None of them like to say to me anymore. And I also think I cannot get out of Kimsky's backyard this way. Is that a hole in the fence, or is that just decorative? Let's find out, because the less time I can spend out on the street, the muggers can easily see me. Here we see Plagued District. Yeah, no, that was just decorative. The map is somewhat deceptive deliberately. Because of course it is. Because Ice Pick Lodge love to mess with us. And that's fine. Need to remember not to run, what with it being night and everything, where I need my stamina. Also, what key is the gun? So, knife is 3, gun is 2. Loaded. Okay. Just gonna keep this out for no particular reason. Oh god. Okay, no, that was just somebody coughing, thank goodness. That will be a mugger there. Let me just see how long I can escape notice. Yep, that's a mugger. There's the painted face. Might be able to stab him in the back and save some dirt. Savable. See if he notices me. I am sneaking. C to crouch, which is why the screen is a little extra dim. It's not even his hair. sights, but I don't.
Hey,
Ah, fuck.
you.
Pardon my cursing. No, no, no. No. Oh god! Why is it shooting? Jammed. Okay. Not doing that right now. I idiot. Okay. Okay, good. I can aim. Oh boy, that was almost really bad. Jeez. Need food. Where's the nearest grocery? I am doing badly on food this time. It's probably just outside, and Vlad doesn't have any windows. Because of course he doesn't. Typical little Gimsky. You know what I mean by that? Yeah, he's probably still out. How's my health? Bad. Okay, right, grocery. Okay, good. Can get groceries on the way. Oh, good, he's gone. Lucky break. Well, thank God. But this time, I actually hold down sneak instead of letting it go for no reason. So I can get that backstab.
Come here. Calm down.
Oh no, I'm not calming down. You would have killed me. Okay, good. Scissors, those will be good for the... Dang it. Oh, I've got room. Ray. Now... Traveling around at night is always stressful. Stash is hidden here. I could swear I've run into muggers in this part before, but none seem to have spawned here this time. By over here, I mean not over here, obviously. Oh. Oh, good. More bullets, fingernails. Ah, this is a haul. Is there anything I can drop her up? I need that in a minute. Need these to repair my stuff. Right. Okay, I'm going to temporarily drop the soap because although it's a useful trading good, if I drop it for a second, I can pick up the note. 9 bullets, man, good. Now, without the gun, it'll still be worth it to get those because they are good money. She left the nutshell. The house is ours again. Crafting in the evening as usual. Let's just mark on my map. Just the nutshell. Kids are doing something here. Ah. I don't think I've ever encountered that. Interesting. Reasons are useful, but... inventory management. It's rarely this distressing. Because I need all this crap. Guess immunity boosters I kind of need the least of anything, honestly. I hate to waste them though. But I'll be fine. Now if I can just make it over to the grocer, then I will no longer be starving to death. And I think I talked about this previously on one of my Pathologic streams, but my interpretation has always been that it's not necessarily that you are really, literally starving to death, but that your hunger and exhaustion and other statuses are combining with all the injuries you've sustained over the week, plus the fact you're barely sleeping for all this time. You have a mugger costing, I think, a guard, but I'm not totally sure. No, regular townsperson. Fortunately, it is now running away. That's over in that walled yard. Oh, and I'm at the grocer. What good news. Oh, right, the entrance is on the... Oh, I know. Is this the entrance? Yes. Okay, good. Tragically, as a deliberate annoyance, there is no clock in the theater. Gosh. It's also expensive. I have anything I can sell. Yeah, it's gonna have to be bullets. But that will buy me most of a bottle of tan. I think that's my best bet right now. It's full, so I just need to drop some crap. That. Now, drink it and not be starving to death. Not looking great either. It's such a mess right now. Okay. I hope I remembered to save at Vlad's place. Okay. Now to the theater. It doesn't help that there are always ambient sounds, both day and night, that mugger. Okay, you're right. Good. You're not gonna attack me, and I'm not gonna attack you. Let's just trade, like civilized people. Oh, you've got cash. I do need cash. Also need Medral Plus. Actually, you know what? No. Not right now. I trade... Yeah. Pairs, but trade it anyway. This chalk is sold for trading to children. Right. Okay. Is it 2:16? Jeez, night is slipping away. I do want to make it down to Aspides Hospice. Oh, but I gave up my money. No, I needed to keep... Oh, no, I've still got 200. Okay. This is good news. That's a pharmacy over. Anything from them right now? Not getting... If I... Yeah, that is a closed backyard. This is my best bet. Running into any... Nor the stash here for me. It's because I don't remember exactly where it is and don't want to poke around the park. There are often muggers in the big square. Looks like we got lucky tonight. Oh, made it in time for the play.
can
Hi,
work
Tally.
miracles. I just lay hands on a person and they... You know, if they had cancer or a tumor or something in the blood. I'm not very good with terms, but
Remember, it's always a great sign if somebody claims they can cure cancer. Always means they're totally legit and not faking at all. It's never, never, never a huge, gigantic red flag.
God loves me.
3 years ago, a cure for typhoid was found. 4 years ago for the Blue Death. A year ago for a strain of smallpox. Science is all-powerful.
Local medicine.
Yankovsky, I just want you to narrate my life. Is that so much to ask?
Can do a lot. Although while studying, I started to see it as backwards, but it did work at times.
Well, satisfied with your boasting? Trying to impress each other like little kids? Unbelievable.
Enough with this ridiculous meeting, you bunch of quacks. No type of medicine will help you here.
And sadly, we can't talk to Mark most nights. But you talk to him most of the time in Pathologic too. It's when you... Oh, good, it's conveniently located tonight. I do want to go to the nutshell, but I also... save. You know what, that shouldn't be too bad. Nutshell, and run along the tracks to Aspides Hospice. Don't need to worry about this yet, as one way or another, I am going to find out that Tai Cheek is inaccessible. Good. It's harvest, so I want to get down to Shekhan, Steppe Village, again at some point, just to get more herbs, especially Swebbery. My fellow traveler. Didn't have anything to say tonight. No schmouter, but plenty of valuables, including... I always try and use up the dead items first. Bloody bandages are worth a lot. Broken ampules of morphine, or ampules morphine are also valuable. And take up space. Yeah, some delicious fish. I could use some canned food too. Enough. Just see what I can get, really. Okay, well, I'm obviously... I think the pocket watch is worth... Could be misremembered. But either way, relatively low priority. Decisions. Good enough. Actually enough room for the fish. Ah, good. Nice not to be home. Fellow traveler's such a nice guy. I'm sure there is nothing sinister about him at all. Forget about that whole coming out of a coffin thing. Ah, nice. And I earned a little space for that. Sue. Just a little bit because it's gonna bug me otherwise. Just put all of those repair things together, and that because it's the same shape. And perfect enough. Okay. To the nutshell, which we've already visited once, but apparently there's something in there this evening. Find out. I also could have sworn that tonight was the night there was an event with Notkin, but apparently it's not. Oh, that's... No, I think it's gonna be overnight at the end of the coming day. Okay. mugger chasing some townsfolk and a guard chasing the mugger, it looks like. I think that might have been another mugger chasing the same townsperson. Either way, unfortunately, it's little enough I can do about it. Get to sneaking, Artemy. Wait, who's walking? Is that a dissipated young man? I think that might be a dissipated young man and not a young... Sure. Just gonna... Let's see, come on. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a rich young man. He might have more coffee beans for me to scarf down. Ugh. Rig. After, who are you after? Okay. Just an innocent townsperson. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm busy. Hey, trade with me real quick. Oh, you can repair stuff? Since when? My goodness. It's great news. Oh, you can repair guns. Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, I need the materials, but... Oh, that is great news. Okay, but bye! And... I'm in the wrong district. Of course I am. Time grows ever shorter. And I know that there was some, wire there that I'm gonna... Moment. Sources. I think train calling I can do any night. So I'm not going to do it tonight because I am time already. Good job, kid. You scared the mugger. Yes. Kids in this town are fierce. Doesn't work. Well, that can be fixed. Really? Can you fix it? Did you have one of these as a kid? Oh no. Sorry, much simpler. So, once I get some more scrap, I'll be able to tinker with this. If there's a good reason to do so. I guess that was everything they were doing. It's fine. That's something that I was already aware of. But I... Oh, bye! I definitely prefer to avoid fights if I can. Never want to fight fair in this game. Of course you've boarded up the windows. Ah! I do like the chill music. Here, we want to go over second way. Alright, looks like he's scared of somebody. Wonder if it's the same kid. Hope so. Pull this out. Looking bad. What are you idiots doing? Are very confused right now. Oh. I'm just gonna go. Because remember, in this game you are a doctor, not a fighter. every fight, even if you have better armament, has a good chance of going away. Sorry, just had to had to take a sip of my tea. Because yeah, I rushed home from work because I wound up staying a little late because we were, as you might imagine, on a Saturday this close to Christmas, very, very, very busy. I'm gonna swing by Bad Grapes to see if I have anything. To see if I have anything in his storage, and also to save. It's common sense might take. Always a breath of relief when I make it to safety. Hey, Grief, what you got for me? Nothing I can remember, since I specific uses in mind. Okay. Good. Eve. So I'm transport these to the lair. Spities. Yeah. Let me just describe every little thing I'm doing and thinking, why not? Take that, combine the schmouters. Ah dang, I should have sold those tourniquets yesterday. It's fine. I will come back for these later. So glad I have more. Better bring that exhaustion down a hair. Oh, my health is looking bad. On second thought, maybe I will use those tourniquets, which is rather unusual for this game. Usually this kind of thing I prefer to sell. Not dying, more important. Should have done all that before saving. That is fine. If I were going for optimal efficiency or whatever. Fortunately, the warehouses are usually pretty safe most of the time. But don't usually run a lot of bunkers here. Unlike in Pathologic 1, they are a warren of scum and villainy. Since we're in relative safety and going by a safe route to a safe place, actually run a little. Okay, good. But of course, the lair theme is definitely my favorite. Miracle Workshop in the soundtrack. Say to me today, Sticky? Oh, wait. Oh, good, I can repair the knife. Almost repair it again. Just need a little bit more equipment. Water, because I don't need to do any brewing this instant. That one away. Keep the 5 on. Actually, get split. What else was I gonna store? I should store the tan. Store the shotgun because I have no need for them right now. Dang, this would have come in handy in an item shop. Store the schmouter, as nobody can be sick yet. Need those. much everything else I want to keep. Will do. I'll come back to do some brewing, but right now, I just want to get to Aspides. Because very soon, it'll be too late. Fortunately, she's practically next door, at least by the standards of Town-on-Gorkhon. Neighbors. And best friends. Or something. So I don't know how long this stream is going to go to, because I'm pretty exhausted, but I'm going to try and at least get to the end. We'll see. So, the sister of the people says, Saba will teach us. She knows the way. She speaks to Earth. Their Bordeaux talks to us through her. What will she teach you? She knows our traditions. We've long been oppressed. Now we face extinction. We forget our language, our crafts and arts. Talking to her, language of herbs, craft of lines. She advises well. And again, this is definitely, like, the kin are in many ways based on the Uriat people. Treated pretty brutally, their language suppressed, their culture suppressed, etc. What advising do you need? Simple one. I'm sure it's simpler than you think. Just a bit simple. I have a question for our mother. There's little time before it all ends. When it happens, would I be allowed to spare the lives of those who trusted me and called themselves friends? Would I be allowed to not kill them? And what happens? The kin fled the town when the steppe consumes the streets and houses. What shall I do to people? There's a reference, of course, to Arnaud Amalric, one of the war leaders of the so-called Albigensian Crusade. So-called Cathars, who did not call themselves that. More or less exterminated. I think 11th century. Amalric famously said, "Kill them all, God will know his own." And that wasn't his enemies reporting it for the history books. That was him. He proudly reported that to his superiors. It's true. So, let's just leave people alone. And so, I'm pretty sure that it's Aspide who's been filling everybody's heads with the idea of flooding the town and killing the townsfolk. Because Aspide in both games is rather extreme reviews. Skatanga, person of the people, says, I want to ask Sava, our brothers and sisters be allowed to marry? The kin are, well, kin. We're all children of Bodo. So few of us left. Such marriages lead to degradation. That doesn't matter. When the kin swallow the town, there will be neither wives nor children. We'll become the kin's last generation. I would ask Mother about self-sacrifice. She said we must sacrifice everything for our fellow kin as we prepare to flood the town. See, and so, yeah, it's Aspide, where all this is coming from. She's radicalized a small portion of the kin, is my interpretation of all this. I gave everything I had, even my own entrails. Now I'm dying. Did I make the correct decision? At 4, I will tell it to Saba. It's a long story. I should save my strength. And because he's dying, Good. Making his last moments more painful. Vite Karan, you're back. What say you? Who are you? Have you forgotten our faces already? I asked you for help. You wanted to be let into the Warrens. I've got nothing to tell you. What about our money? Oh yeah, here it is. Have it back. Don't have to do that. You can't keep the money for yourself. Try to do what I can. Saba Ortun's reflection. She drinks a lot of milk. She who, reflection, your master? No one knows how she became herself. Suspicion and fear surround a tale of one who left the steppe. She's said to be inhuman, a doll of clay and bone. Shabnach Adich. There is blood in her veins. The same can be said of Earth. So what? Those are mere legends. My master waits for her assigned time. 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, Earth cast her with a secret task. Must have been fulfilled back then. You saying that first outbreak was curbed by your father. Vicious force, he changed the flow of history. Saba Usptai, Saba Otun, one called Aspity by common folk, stayed behind within this world, a groomless bride, a blemish, lost, estranged from her true goals. If she owes her life to Isidore, made her, or saw her. Do you mean made her? What nonsense is this? She feigns humanity quite well, holds respect and power in the kin. She rules over this hiding place where stepfolk can find escape from being yoked within Olgimski's cruel. They can hide and heal in night markets. Such step people. Enough. Enough to flood the town. So believes Aspity. There will be blood. Your father, whom she worships without understanding, meant the kin to merge into the town to make a body whole. We cannot and will not. So she decided to adjust the town needs of the kin. She brokers work for brides and odongs, setting them up as dancers or couriers. One wonders why. She doesn't know what she's doing. Indeed, she is not human after all. Love does drive her. Love is blind and foolish. Not always.
Kin will tell him nothing. We're wary of outsiders. Shapeless ghouls walk in stolen guises.
Earthborn Imshen. Who are all these people, Saba? What do they want? They respect me, you see. I know not the lines, but I sense her. I speak to them on her behalf. They believe I am made of soil, like Shabnakadi, though they don't call me. They ask strange questions, Saba. Why do they come to you? I teach the truth of kin to these people. I retell our legends. I remind them of Odo's will, how the world is a body. I hear the earth, speak her will for them. I make sure they know where they came from, where they're. A sick people, weak people, needs this. Nature hangs by it. Why were they asking me then? I knew that would happen. You have done well, following things. think so? My answers were not the same you would have given them. They believed they came here for advice. False. Long since made up their minds. Now only their weakness sows doubt in them. We take on the burden of that doubt. Whatever we tell them, they'll do what they think is right. Is that your idea of help? Honestly, I think this is a good answer too. I used to flip coins. I knew what to do before we needed to tell, no matter which side was up. They are helping us, not the other way around. Question matters, not the answer. The listener, not the speaker. They carry their own stories. You carry yours. Such is the truth of the lines, Town-on-Gorkhon. Truth of the earth. Teacher indeed. It's here for the moment. It's sun up. So actually, this is a perfect time to make a run to check-in. Because if I can get there in time and go a little ways out, I can go right back and re-harvest when the sun comes in. Just got to. And I can make hot tinctures. Shop. And I think that was everything I wanted to try to do before sunup. Huh. I wonder whether any of the caches for the cache quest yesterday had any schmouters in them. Strange. I know they're supposed to. Or, well, I think I remember them. I think so. But now that I think about it, I'm not so sure. See, at night, it's so easy just to follow the light. Like, the sound helps, but it's so much nicer to find. So many good herbs. Precious swevery. The most useful herb. Because not only is it great creating tinctures to help stave off people's to help stave off disease, or if they're already infected, to help stave off death if you don't have a cure. But no, I'm sorry, I want antibiotics for that matter, kind of sort of thing. Also, the particular tincture brewed from swevery is the best one, because if you drink it, it actually restores a little bit of exhaustion, on top of the normal effect of increasing your immunity. And, whereas I think the other ones give you a marginal hit to exhaustion. It's a good haul. It's 6 a.m. and dawn breaks at 7. Of this game and the herbs spawning. So I should have plenty of time to get back out of Shekin and then back to Shekin. This little step village is a camp, whatever it is. It's probably the fastest herb harvesting spot in the game. fantastically useful. If you can find the time to get down here. And you get to listen to the twangy music. Which is always a plus. Twangy music with no. And he's trying to kill me here, which is always nice. So I'm gonna just wander around Stepford. That should make for great live streaming, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, you can actually climb up the hill. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Didn't get anything out of it. So it goes. Not everything's gonna have a game mechanical reward. Just head back to the Circle of Stones. That should be just a good spot to do some more quick harvesting before the day properly begins. Am I doing on space? Oh, not bad at all. I am. Yeah. So this is 20 is as many as you can pile of. So. We'll need a little more room. That's fine. Let's put that there. That. Work good enough. I can get some of the cemetery. Yeah, you can even see the tip of the polyhedron from here. Any of these megalithic structures, circles of giant stones, good places to harvest as well. Did it? Oh. Thanks for bearing with me through this slightly less eventful part. One of the problems with live streaming is you get less action-packed parts as well. Yeah, I'll just grab a few in the cemetery as well. Might as well. Because, after all, you're always welcome here. Also, I wonder where Archon's monument is in this one. Just not sure. He was the mysterious third architect, slain by Peter, accidentally, most likely, in a drunken fit. Oh, I think this is it. It's unmarked. Does it? Ah. Cool. Yeah, from the lantern, I think that Peter still goes there sometimes. It's, you know, I'm pretty sure that was the real beginning of his descent into alcoholism. It's the accidental or manslaughter, whatever it is, whatever it would be adjudged, the accidental killing. A herb, man, I have been getting so much ashen swish. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's a regular wasps' nests by the 6ths. Thanks, Stephen Merritt. I just know he named that CD and that, and the version of his band for it, just to be a tongue twister. And you know what? I'm here for it. Hey, Swevery. Yes, please. Having that. Hunger again, though. I have a little bit of food at home, but I think it was tan, and don't want to waste it. Save it. Thirsty as well. Also, unfortunately, I guess I should have slain some more butlers. But so much more stressful than Pathologic 2, the first one. Because they are far more threatening. Day 3, in which the alarm... Spoilers?! Let's see. Home is where your friends, your Taklor. Wonder how Lara is doing. So I do need to remember to check in on Lara today, because that is definitely a thing I want to happen. Because she has plans for our prince, me, her, stock, and even Bad Grief. So since it's 7:30, I think the herbs here should have respawned. So most herbs throughout the game respawn at dawn. Or at least at dawn once you've reloaded the area where they are. Check in a place of... I knew I remember described as that. But ones here, if I recall correctly, are unique. That they respawn at midnight and at dawn. So you can find time to get here in the night and get a double harvest, which is hopefully good. The boss has an urgent matter to discuss with you, Master Burak. It concerns your family home. It's always urgent with everyone. Tell him I'll drop by later today. I feel you, Artemy. And to this, the boss told me to reply, this matter has to be resolved before sundown, otherwise you'll lose both the house and a large sum of money. So, yeah, this is going to be a very busy day. Yes, such a good harvest. Yes, 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 yes. Hooray. I can still hear another one. Ah, great. The last one I think is down here. I was just here, I know. This is how I am with this game. Some games I have a great sense of direction. In real life, I have a pretty good sense of direction. In this game, it turned around really easily. I think they designed it that way. I sworn I still heard it. Okay. Oh, back home. Can you just announce everything I've done? He's just gonna wait there, don't worry about it. So yeah, in the first game, of course, you had the letters. You would get just a symbol that would pop up now and then along with the sound of paper rustling, and it was either a quest updating or a letter you'd received. And you just had to know to press the letter button, L. This game, messengers actually seek you out, which often jump scares me. Because they will just come running up to you day or night. And sometimes it's a kid, sometimes it's a grown man who could be there to beat you up. And these have respawned too, as I thought. Such efficiency. Wow. I hear it, but I don't see it. Well, forget it. It's just regular. It's fine. It's fine. Every herb. Swallow they are. That's good enough. You know, I think I'm in. Not on the right bearing. There we go. This is more like it. Excuse me. Sorry. So, I still have a bit of a cough, unfortunately. I think Grace has anything to talk to me about today, but I'm going to check in on her anyway since I'm here. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to have to break that tan as I hate to spend it. Or knows before, she's got nothing to say. Oh boy, that is draining my health fast. Okay. Some food, gotta find some kids to trade with. Some delicious eggs. That is by far my most affordable source of food right now. Eggs or fish are generally a good deal for this time. Not always, but... There's also a good haul of herbs in general. That river delta down there. Hey, Wonderbulb. Got nothing to say to me yet. Hey, dude. Remember, it's totally safe to keep bulls unfenced. They're not aggressive creatures at all. Not famous for their tempers or anything like that. That would be ridiculous. Sticky, do you have anything to say to me today? Not yet. Alright, fine. Be that way. Thoughts. Also wants to talk to me about my inheritance, my home. Okay. But it's fine. And just get like what? Is that most brown? Okay. So that's another proved tinctures. Again, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Oh, well. And okay, this will do. That and anything else in here I need right now. Oh no, I've got by far the most. Right. How did I miss those extra 20? So well stocked. This is great. I wonder which herb sells well at the hub today. Fortunately, in this case, I can check my notes. Let's see, it's day 3. Who's gonna want blood twire? So I should have saved more of that. Oh well. Yeah, I'll use some of the black twire. This is great. I'm swimming in rare tinctures. Oh man. Once I get some more water, I can use some of the more standard herbs to standard potions. I'm just gonna put this away to save some inventory space. At least my... Let's see. Yeah, I'll just sell the 10. I'll keep the full stack.
feels like someone's pulling my strings.
Yeah, okay. Wait. Sorry. Good enough. Oh wait, I do have a little more water. Sorry, gentle viewer. Let's see. I put these together and one swevery. Yeah, great. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. And that's all. I really don't need to be carrying around all of these in this instance, so...
Their murderer is a steppe demon. A
Please
Shabanak
wait.
Adik. I just know it.
And... Right. Making... Yeah, we got a really good tincture situation. I think that's the most Medrol Plus I have ever had on hand at one time. I guess I could have brewed a wider variety, but I don't really need that today, so it's fine. Okay. Don't really need to do much in the way of further organizing, but I'm just going to put a couple things in the places where I'm accustomed to keeping them. Let's put that there so that certain key items I can have a... Is that... Oh gosh, question. My hunger's already that far back up? Okay, well... I need to swing by the Broken Heart, but quick, to get some money to buy some. And of course, in the immortal words of Noël Sapristi, of Le Lapin Sauvage, from their superb Christmas album, the Noël Sapristi, money can be used to buy much eggnog, and that's what I'd like to do. This is how I learn about districts being blocked off. First they locked the termitary, then the murders, now the factory's stopped. Unheard of. Fat Vlad would work us to death with no rest or sleep. His domain never stops. Now they're cordoning off districts too? What's going on? I wonder myself. Emergency at the factory, I guess. Now they say there's some sort of poisonous soot in the air. That's what people say. I don't think so. I'm afraid it's worse. This district is locked down. Under Dr. Dankovsky's orders, these districts are off limits to anyone but medical personnel. Are you that Vorak guy? I love that even after being corrected twice, Dankovsky still thinks your last name is Vorak. Now that's news. What's going on? Why is this area locked off? People say something happened at the factory, like an emission? Toxic soot in the air, makes your eyes water in a minute. Wouldn't be smart to go in without protection. What kind of protection? Immunity boosters, 2 pills, protective clothes, 1 unit. Here you go. Protective clothes, good idea. That area looks unclean. Very unclean. And A gave me a bunch of stuff. Handy. Should keep an eye on my immunity in unclean districts. Wearing protective clothes is advised. Masterful use of the passive voice. Unfortunately, I had a cloth mask. But hey, that means if my other one gets used up, I can switch to this one. Nice. And I'm just going to the Broken Heart for now. So that's just around the corner here. Nothing to worry about. It's all fine. Hey, I didn't even have to go into the Plague District proper. Well, maybe. Their bar has me stressed out. Also, I'm hungry in real life. So I have not eaten much at all today because I've been working nonstop.
If you want a house of cards to stand, you'll have to breathe softer.
brew. Fancy a drink? We've already had this conversation, Vlad. Yeah, this is all... We had this conversation. It was on stream. Okay. Bloodtwire costs 3 times as much today. Bloodtwire produces badware and the person forget themselves. Yes! 150 apiece. Now that's good money. This is good eating. Way too much for this food, but it's okay. It is flippin' worth it. Yes! You know what? Screw it. I've got enough money that, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna sell all that, even though it's not worth that much today, because I'm not hurting for fire right now. Ha! So I've got food and 97 cents in my pocket. Exhaustion. More exhaustion at the cost of health and hunger. Oh, right, eating the other lemon was why I got boosters again, good. Useful later. I should probably just sell that second mask now that I think about it. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Good. Hey. This here wants to talk to me right now, and that is fine. Save real quick. And you know what? I am not going to be a fool and go through the infected district. Because I'm gonna have to go there later anyway. So I'm gonna go around through the factory. Oh wait. What did I do with the leash? Should I leave it at Laura's place? Fine. Sorry, just thinking about where I need to be going. Oh, and I should check on this stash over here first. Anything else? Oh, it didn't regenerate this morning. What the heck? Wonder whether it's just if you, grab the same one 2 days in a row, it doesn't respawn or something. I don't know. I just love how even, like, industrial districts of this game are picturesque. Alright, back through the factories. Should also check in on the kids in Notkin's warehouse, because they might have some good deals for me, too. I think all the trash is respawned at dawn, too. Sure about that. Save again, because I save every opportunity I get. Having grown up with games without autosave, I just always got into the habit. This game also doesn't have it tutorial, so you know, habit to be in this context. I think that was everything I left here. If you got nothing to say yet, we'll talk later. Talk later, my friend. Okay. Let's see. I think the best route is going to be... Oh, right, that way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can just... Such a short route to Golgemski's from here. Good. I know I tend to repeat myself, but it is what it is. A truly meaningless statement. Remember, in the immortal words of Randall Monroe, a tautology is something that is tautological. Hey, guard. What you doing here? Care to trade? Got a lockpick. But it's not worth enough to you to, matter, so never mind. Alright. All I need is a straight razor. Or, I mean, not a straight razor. Grindstone. No, a chisel. My goodness. To, prepare my weapons further. Got some soap. Some more. 6 and 2 is 8. Oh, good. You're one of the kids who actually likes peanuts. Sue? Yeah, Charles Schulz is unappreciated. You're right, kid. Or underappreciated, excuse me. Which department are you from, pal? Cutting? In a way. That fat pig refuses to come out. Refuses even an explanation. Bloodsucker. What happened? Factory shut down 2 days ago, didn't you know? I mean, yeah, there's the soot problem, but when will it run again? How many of us will find themselves on the streets? Will anyone pay us for the downtime, or will the payment be reduced? I can tell you right now, it's the latter. That won't feed my children. Yeah. Want at least to be told what's going on. Why is the train not coming? Why did he cork up the termitary? I'll tell you why. They want it all shut down. They're just looking for an excuse to close the factory. There was no accident, and the toxic soda's a lie. A cover. A crock of shit. Closing the Bull Enterprise? I don't think so. We produce so much meat. It needs to eat. Were you born yesterday, pal? What do you know? People are illiterate here, no fancy schools, but they still think faster than you. The state has one leg in the grave. Things are going downhill so quickly we can't even end this bloody war. Won't end well. As well. You going to see the man yourself? Tell him we ain't leaving without an answer. More people will come. We'll stay here for as long as we have to. Hateful pig, tell us the truth. Right, I'll tell him. I have no problem telling the Vlads things they don't want to hear. Let's see, is it day... Today's day 3, yeah. Oh. Not gonna tell him that. Tempting though it might be. Plutocrat that he is.
Well, under these circumstances, any inheritance would be opportune.
And, for the sake of posterity, that was by way of being a rather tasteless joke. Is anything serious? Good thing you've come to visit, Master Barat. Right on time. Early bird gets the worm indeed. The Canes plan to take away your house. Isidor's dead, God rest his soul, and his heir is on the run. The decision will be made today. Do you see what's happening on your porch? I don't have to look to know, my boy. I can work out the details just fine. The noise is hard to ignore, too. I'm not deaf. All of this does not concern you. That's where you're wrong. It does concern me. Being a doctor in a town where 2/3 of the people are unemployed is... Do you have any idea how much I lose after every single day of downtime? If I've stopped the factory, that means I've had very good reasons for doing so. Mind your test tubes and surgical instruments, Master Barak. Keep your nose out of my affairs. I handle my business just as well as you handle yours. You mind that. So why do the Canes want my family home? As you should know, the town is ruled by 3 families. I hold the economy. The abattoir, the factory, the station, the warehouses, known collectively as the Bull Enterprise. A silly name, but it's stuck. Sabarov upholds the peace. He handles the populace. Canes build. Houses, other structures, general planning, all on them. I don't get it. Please explain. Pretending to be dumb just gets you more information out of everybody. They're perfectly willing to believe that you don't know anything. You don't know our history. That's a shame. The Canes built our town on their fancy ideas, composed an entire philosophy of town planning. experimenting on human souls, no less. They see the town as a machine, a tool, a special place like a crucible, remaking the mind and spirit of a man. Forge people into. They want to forge an overman, one to rival God. Not even to forge one, but to let him grow up on his own. Idealistic airheads. That's who they are. Me, I pull the chain the other direction. Humans are beasts. The simpler, the more useful. At least my little theory proves itself right. Plentiful coin. Why do they want my father's house? The Kanes see all houses, including yours, as cogs in a machine. They might decide to demolish it, or do something else entirely. The late Simon Kane was close to your father. One could say they were friends. Assets truly do attract. Yes, they do. So what do? Go see the judge, that is, Georgi Kane. With his brother Simon dead, he's in charge. Go to him and assert your claim. Hurry. Georgi wakes at dawn, never takes back decisions. That's just how he is. Thank you, boss. Georgi Kane plans to take our house. Remembered where exactly to find him. Oh, don't worry, Artemy. I remember just fine. Blood doesn't have anything else for me. I must have left the leash at Laura's. Okay, I can't update them on my conversation. Put it away, Artemy. For goodness sake. Okay. So... let's see. I think the best thing to do is going to be to go up to Laura first. She's going to take... yeah. No. I'm sorry, I'm a little decisive. Kane first. Oh wait, they've both got a boat by their house. Yeah. Decisions. Laura first. Day again, so I can run all I flipping... I mean, up to the limits of my stamina, obviously. Hey, trade with me. No, that's not a good deal. Don't think I have enough... yeah, no. Just... hey, you trade with me. Ah, yes! Lemons for soap. This is a good deal. And needles for soap. Heck yeah. Now, my exhaustion goes even further down. Yes! We've got springs, but it's not a good deal. You, will you repair for me? I forgot to check if I could repair anything back. Oh. I don't know if that noise registered with you, gentle viewer, but I think it was my headphones being near to death. Just a second. Well... sorry, just, having to adjust this cord so that I can sit somewhat normally. All those are plugged in. Right. And... okay. Well, this is not the most comfortable position. Look, I'm busy, kid, not right now. Not gonna ask you to come by, Big Bear. Looks like our troubles hunt in packs. What's going on? One of our lads, Patches, came down with something nasty. He's burning up, won't last long. That dandy doctor from the capital examined him. Just the pills would kill him for sure. What do you mean pills will kill him? How should I know? He was rambling on about them being old and stale and antibiotic or something. That guy is a worthless fraud, he is. Wants to board us up inside our hideout and let us rot. Antibiotics. Nakin told us, go and find the younger Barak. If anyone can make sense of this mess, it's Isidore's son. That fancy weasel only thinks of boarding us up, so Barak's our only hope. I'll have to brew a little something first. Can he make it 3 hours? The black coat said Patches has until the evening to live. Not even until nightfall. No, not trusty Patches. Run along. I'll be there soon. And... I think... Scalpel's higher priority. Because I'm gonna need it for dissections. So... Oh. Yeah, my headphones did shut off entirely. Sorry. Just trying to see if I can come back on. And I wanna seem. So I hope that is not causing. Well, thought it seemed quieter. Plugged. Surely that must be enough to work. Huh. Well, okay, gentle beavers. I'm gonna continue. Hopefully that is not causing any... Just check on OBS real quick. Visually, the audio mixers don't seem to be freaking out. So that's a pretty good sign. Sincerely hope. Case. Where am I going? Oh, right, I'm going to Laura's. Let's see. Wait, is this a shortcut? No, it's not. Shortcut is down. There's another stairway to... By the way... Here's the spot where I already brought the roots. Some twire growing around here. Be on the other side of the wall. Must be a children's stash here. Oh, right, this is one I already looted. It's so much harder to during the day, and especially without headphones. So forget it. Not worth it. Oh, right, this is the enclosed backyard. Yes. Next time I see a random dude, I can get him to repair more of my junk. Hooray. Alright, I should swing into the clothing store, sell my extra mask. Lucky looting so far today. So, with my headphones out of commission, and honestly as tired as I am, I think I'm gonna call this pretty soon. I'll probably call it when I get to Laura's house. It's my tentative plan. Just, because I think that's as good a place as any to call it. And yeah, one of Notkin's boys is in trouble. Left unattended, he won't live to see the evening. So this will be a little on the shorter side, but you know what? Not every stream needs to be painfully long, right? Yes, I am. I'm glad I asked. And yeah, Scalpel's more. It's up to full condition, so nice. Oh man, look at that, full durability. Full durability. Beautiful. Fantastic. Yes, Laura's is this away. She lives in the swankiest part of town. Or one of the swankier parts of town, anyway. There is Twire around here somewhere. Thought it would have been. Actually, it might be in that part of it. Shh. It's gotta be in the park. I am looking right past it, which is entirely possible. My goodness. Okay, well, you know what? Forget about it. I don't need it right now. Time. Oh my gosh. Time is pressing. Oh, you got smoked fish. Oh, but I hate to trade away a straight razor. Oops. For a bullet is not best deal, but it'll do. Oh good, accepts raisins. Super. It's torture hearing it and not being able to find it. And not too bad. Oh, 5 for raisins? Oh man, kid, you are... excellent. And... should save some up in case a kid has... Schmouter. So I do want as many as I can get my filthy hands on. You're a drunk, aren't you? How am I doing? See, I could use a couple trading. Well. Decisions. This is fine. Hey. Nice. Profitable. Did I already trade? Yes. Where is it? That's... where am I? Lost my bearings again. Hey, pro gameplay here. Ooh. Stop getting your knife out, Artemy. It's just a regular drunk, not a bugger. No, they share the same model. Ah. That is a good deal. And... yeah. Great. Ooh. I always feel like a jerk running up to ladies in the street because it's just like... you know what? If I see a man running up at me in the street, not a great feeling. Especially a big, hulking dude like Artemy. Covered in blood. And, you know, he has a pretty, menacing air about him. Gosh. That's fine. Don't mend, do you? No. I understand. I don't either. I've tried in the past. I just do not seem to have much of a knack for it. Every repair I do seems to fall apart pretty quickly. Alas. It's a real shame, because I do like being thrifty. That's why, when, my husbands die, I usually like to, you know, use the same feast from the funeral, as the wedding feast, for, the upcoming wedding afterwards. You know, obviously. That's a real thing that happened, and not at all a reference to Hamlet. Okay. There's a grocery here. Right. Park. More trading, and dude who might be able to repair something if I have anything else to repair with, which I don't think I have. But I'm still gonna run up to him and ask. Regardless. Go in here. It's all just because of the damned war, says the busybody. We're losing it. The train that came in June was the last. I just know it. Not seeing another one. It's recently arrived from the outside. Trains still work. I'm cut off from the world all alone. Food supplies are dwindling. I'm not even talking about medicine. Where are we to get more? Now our only competent doctor is gone. This winter will be the end of our town. We have cows and we have bulls, not to mention stores of meat in the warehouses. I hope you're right. But the coming winter will be harsh, mark my words. In times like these, it becomes apparent just how childish we are. So dependent on that umbilical cord, on the noble families. Without them, we're done for. Town can't stand on its own. It can feed others, but can't support itself. There's always room for change. The child crawl, and after a couple of head bumps, it'll be running around. Oh, you've got bread. No money. It's all so expensive. Ah, 1,000 curses. Oh well. I think day 3 might be the most expensive in Pathologic too, but I don't. So I could check the wiki if you're not sure. Ah, metal scrap. Okay, I do need that desperately enough to. You know what? Ah, dang. Out of matches? Yes, I am. You know what? This is fine. It's painful. Because I need some. Still don't have a chisel. Got a straight rate. Goodness. Dang, if I had that, I could have made that other deal more efficient. Actually, I think it's only the blonde ones who have the schmouters, but I have to check it. Delicious egg. Yes, please. And potentially a good deal, potentially not. No way to find out, except to check. Okay, yeah. Decent number of nuts. I think that'll pay for itself. And that's a terrible deal for morphine. Kid is a greedy morphine dealer. Oh, it doesn't need. And and what? Yeah. Talk to myself a lot. Do my streams. Just think out loud. It's just how I am when I to no one. As I am right now. Right. This really has been a lucky day for trading. Look at the hunger go down. Beautiful. And I can't go there. Expensive, because I'm going to need those later. What are the conditions like? It's near durability, so I don't need to repair. Oh wait, power run boots. Pretty bad. Oh, wait. Oh, right, she can't repair boots. The, Kin Min repair boots. Lockpick for ya. Yes! Revolver ammo for a lockpick. Yeah, we'll definitely take that deal. Okay. Oh, I should check the, children's stash back of Laura's while I'm here. Just fire in those bushes. Nuts. Time's gone. Good call. Riddle. A step and a step. A person equals one. One equals two. Different colors. Answer is shoes. Right. There it is. It's easier to find in Laura's relatively well-manicured lawn. Alright. Made it. And really stand to be doing time. Okay. I think Laura has restocked yet, but I'm gonna check anyway. I think she restocks in a couple more days. Yeah. There's nothing to play through. I found something in here. I could be misremembering. It's been a while. Never noticed this picture in her. I wonder if that's her father.
Worst of all, a coward. Always was a coward. How I hate it.
Speak of the devil. You've started to like coming here, haven't you? Sure your boots won't wear down? Well, I missed you. Aren't you supposed to be terribly busy? Understand why you keep coming. You need my help again. Wash your clothes, your chimney sweep. While they dry, have some sleep. With you, Bessagan. Up on the wrong side of the bed? Call me that. It's so hard to remember. Bessagan, your stepgirl. It's not me. I mean, what's wrong with you, Ahan? And what does that word mean? My sweet, my dear. Yeah, one of yours came to me today. Asked a lot of questions. Said she was promised you, said a lot of things. Did you ever promise to marry her? Promised her nothing. I don't even remember her. She just keeps tagging along, asking stupid questions. It's any of my business. Whatever you want. Did you make peace with Stock? It's Stock. I see now that I'm one step away from falling out with you. Why? Sorry, forget it. It's just that sometimes you feel too poignant. It's over. Not even 30, but you're done. Dead, but burnt through. There's nothing ahead for you. Does it have to do with me? Dang, Artemy. Nothing. Not now, anyway. It's just I've gone differently. Perhaps the four of us should meet today, even bad grief. Good old days. Grief. No idea what he's gotten himself in. Stuck. He's also done something awful. judge is angry at him. He summoned him to the crucible for questioning. I'm so glad I came to Laura's first, or else I would have had to go back and forth. He's still there, but what does that even mean, huh? Well, the three of you deserve each other. Let's gather together, huh? The four of us. I mean it. I'll arrange everything. Indeed. You're right. Let's do it. Four of us, grief included. Day. Gold plate, Appleworth. By midnight, as usual. Precisely. Yeah, by the basket. What do we gotta say for now? Good. Food on here than I thought. Oh my gosh, I've got so much food! Oh, this is great news. Oh
They
man.
lived happily ever after, and horribly ever before.
I think you said that. I thought it was just murky. Without me, our childhood gang, Laura, Grief, and Ruth, barely talking to one another. Perhaps I can gather everyone back together again. Laura doesn't mind, but not the other two. So I'm gonna try and talk to them today before time runs out, which is a thing that can be definitely this game. Get some fish on. Man, what a haul! Oh, this is fantastic news, gentle viewer. Look at that. Beautiful. No idea how. Let's see if I eat the fish because it takes up the most room. Look at that hunger. Almost. Pretty much full. All but. Man. So glad I swung by Laura's. Okay. I don't like having anything other than fire down here. It bothers me. But it's okay. Stick. Don't need to sleep. Because I already slept. In real life, on the other hand, although it's early yet, definitely stand to do that. So yeah. Thank you so much for coming, gentle viewers. I hope you enjoyed it. Finish off day 3 and probably get into day 4 pretty soon. Although I'll probably try and stream on Monday this week. Again, I still haven't gotten into a study schedule for it. Try and do that, but my work schedule at the best of times is kind of hectic. And I'm likely to get called in at any time. The exigencies of being a manager, but the who actually cares about people is not just tries not to just be a jerk to them all the time. At this time of year especially, you know, the holidays are just crazy nonstop. As you might imagine, it is always no judgment, but it is always strange to me people who celebrate the holiday but don't buy in advance of the season, because it's just like, you know, it's coming. It's not a surprise. It's on the same day every year. So just the fact that the crowding happens and everything is just like, wow. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. I'm rambling at this point, so hope you have a great whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you soon, gentle viewer. See you soon.